here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Ali LaForce. And the starting group for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the point. Well, with Zubats, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength. But he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets. Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama against Jones. Play shot by Wembanyama, no good. Leonard looking over the floor. Zubats a screen on Vassell. From deep Harden, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And we know Harden is a laser now. He has confidence in that long ball. The defense has got to get on it.
Fox against Harden. Back to Vassell. Fades away. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Rebound San Antonio. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Bogdanovich. Jones with the screen on Vassell. Doubled by Fox. Wembanyama against Harden. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Like seeing Harden score in tight spots. I mean, creating well for himself when the shot clock is winding down. Great pull.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 for LaField. There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
And here is Fox. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Now here's Harden. He has 5. Kicks it out to Jones. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And now Ali LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you, Kev.
And Ali, thanks so much.
James Harden.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Wembanyama looking it over. Launches a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got a couple of 3s now in the first for Los Angeles. Pass to Vassell. Here's Castle. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And you can tell Castle loves the challenge, right? Accepts it there, and this time knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Leonard, that's for 2. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Leonard's got 5 now.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Harden outside. Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we conclude the first quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Chris Dunn. Bradley Beal is out there with Paul. Then it's Collins, and it's Batum in at the 5 spot. McLaughlin, the pass to Harden. No good from outside. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Beal gets a wide open look. Again, Los Angeles. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screen. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having young guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Now here's Beal, and Batum kicks to Collins. Just 5 on the clock, and it's Dunn in the corner. Pulls up on the wing, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Dunn. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Ball stolen. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And here is Olenek after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
So it's the Spurs now after Chris Dunn made that last three-pointer. Barnes finds Olenek. There's the triple. Collins grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Paul passes to Dunn. It's Beal on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Lets the 3 fly. Barnes grabs the miss. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Here's McLaughlin. Still without a basket. Outside Harper.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Takes a 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Barnes. Collins kicks to Paul. Collins setting the pick for Paul. Off target from outside. Here's McLaughlin. Traps in the tray.
Jordan McLaughlin.
McLaughlin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olenek has retained that vision.
Got a piece of it. Beal with the steal. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Kevin?
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's McLaughlin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McLaughlin's got 6. Dunn with the screen on Harper. There's Beal with the 3. They get it again. Kicks it out to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. And San Antonio has possession. Harper with a screen on Paul. McLaughlin, no good. It's tipped. For the 3. That shot, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
On the floor for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. And here's Harden following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Outside Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Shoots over Vassell. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Harden on the wing. Beyond the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. Harden's got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so here are the Clippers following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Leonard with no one around. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. A 3 from Wembanyama. The putback. Stolen by Zubac. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by the Spurs. A pass to Fox. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell.
Take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect them.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Right side, Fox. A 15-footer. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Jones. Back to Harden. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Harden with that catch and release, lightning quick.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis. And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Now, here is Harden. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Zubac. Kept alive. Fox with the steal. Wembanyama outside. Krills the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 6.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Harden against Fox. Puts up a 3. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs trail by 21. Castle, no one around him.
Castle.
And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now Leonard, following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt, drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
The pull-up jumpers are a big part of Chris Paul's repertoire on offense. I mean, also a big part of what makes him so dangerous, too.
Now, here's Olynyk. Still yet to score. 24 seconds left in the third. Takes the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Free ball.
The Spurs shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Outside, Batum. The tray. And again, Chris Paul for three. Paul's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. And he's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Clippers on top, running away with this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Chris Dunn is out there with Collins. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Batum. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Pass to McLaughlin. And a miss there on the triple.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Outside, Beal. Dunn outside. Batum passes to Collins. Fires for three. They grab their own miss. Dunn, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Wasted no time on that one.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Paul looking around. Outside for Beal. Batum a screen on Harper. Beal from long range. Dunn up top. Batum sets a screen for Beal. Paul outside. Three-pointer. And again, no good by the Clippers. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's McLaughlin. Misses the three.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Dunn outside. And it's Beal in the corner. And stolen by Barnes. And the Spurs pushing it up now. He had a nice open look right there. 6 points for Dylan Harper.
Hitting threes will be a key for Harper. If he hits them at a high rate, that'll take him to a whole new level.
Pass to Batum. Can they get it? A three-pointer is right on target. Batum's got himself on the board with three there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Harper's shot's good.
Three-pointer.
Ultra competitive. That's a nice answer by Harper.
Outside Collins. Pass to Paul. From the stripe. And off the front iron. And in it goes.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Collins setting the pick for Paul. Back to Dunn from outside the arc. A rebound by the Spurs.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Chris Paul.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here.
Team foul.
That's his third foul of the game.
Substitution on the floor.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. From deep, Harden knocks down the 3-ball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Launches a 3, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Up again. Johnson kicks to Fox. From outside, off the mark. Harden way outside. Can't get it to fall. So it's Los Angeles win this one in. As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us.
teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Now here's Edwards. Takes him. Up again. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. The open shot by Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Three-pointer, Harden. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Conley against Harden. Pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels from long range. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Randall, right side. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Steps back. Outside Bogdanovich. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Ryan, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Harden. Outside Jones. Outside Harden. Jones with a screen on Conley. Harden from outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Outside Jones. Bogdanovich finds Harden.
2 minutes remaining.
The 3. Harden missing again. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. He nails it, and we're tied.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Left side, Bogdanovich. 1:27 left in the first. Pass to Jones. Harden with a screen on Randall. Jones from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And Doris, the Clippers coach, Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Jones with a screen on Conley. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gets the 3 ball to go. McDaniels got 6 points.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Bogdanovich against Edwards. Randall, a screen on Bogdanovich. Outside McDaniels. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's lost. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
We've got Nicholas Batum, Chris Paul out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's John Collins, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And the basket by Beal.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From three, no problem.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with a three. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Beal with a screen on DiVincenzo. Beal outside. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Misses the jumper. Reed, a screen on Paul. Right wing. Here's Shannon, hounded by Beal. Here's Miller. Minnesota again missing. The Clippers lead by 6. Left side, Paul. Three-pointer. Beal gets the three to fall. Beal's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Drops in the three.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Picked his pocket. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Shannon. Still without a bucket. Reed for three. Rebounded by Dunn.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Fires for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Pass to Reed. Reed sets a screen. Here's Juzang. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back to you guys.
Keeping that edge. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Los Angeles leading by 10. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Now here's Beal. He has 6. Pass to Dunn. 5 on the clock. Now Collins. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Miller pulls it in.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Here's Juzang. No good on the three. The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. The shot by Dunn, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Paul passes to Batum. Back to Paul. And here's Beal. Down low. Dunn outside. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebounded by Juzang. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. From downtown, drills it from deep. And it's now only a 5-point Clipper lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Ready for some IRBS. An amazing presents from the Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Minnesota. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's Conley in at the 1. Here's Harden. He squares up and sinks it. Harden's got 11 points. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game from deep. Conley. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden with it. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Zubac with a screen on McDaniels. Randall with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. Gobert passes to Conley. Gets an open look and hits it. Conley's got his first basket. Well, Los Angeles shooting around 41%. Bogdanovic with a screen on Conley. Beyond the arc. James Harden, and that's good. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Harden, good.
This is just where James Harden's decision-making, his ability to read the floor. You want to concede the mid-range? He's going to say no problem.
Randall, a screen on Bogdanovic. Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Gobert passes to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Over Bogdanovic. And again, Anthony Edwards. Edwards has got 11.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Harden can't hit. The Timberwolves trail. Randall, a screen on Harden. Here's Conley. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Outside Harden. Back to Jones. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. Over McDaniels. Shot by Leonard, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Randall with it. He's picked up by Jones. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovic. It's deflected. And stolen by Edwards. For the lead. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Pass to Harden. Jones sets a screen. The shot. 6 to shoot. Zubac passes to Jones. For 3. The offensive rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard gets the bucket.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
McDaniels from long range. And James Harden pulls it down. Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 4. And we're coming back in. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Mike Conley.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. We've got John Collins. Bradley Beal's out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Batum in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Well, Chris Paul by nature wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
For 3, DiVincenzo. The Clippers grab the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Miller against Paul. The 3 is up. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Juzang. No good on the triple. And here's Paul. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Collins outside. Pass to Dunn. Out to Beal. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Paul taking his time here. Now here's Batum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Paul with another miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 7. Pass to DiVincenzo. Miller, a screen on Paul. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Beal from outside. Rebounded by Miller. Timberwolves trail by 7. Miller, a screen on Beal. Now Miller. Left side, DiVincenzo. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Collins rips down the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Ball against DiVincenzo. Here's Collins. Collins a screen. Beal fires. It's good from beyond the arc.
Guys, you love the patience when Bradley Beal is running the pick and roll. Doesn't rush, plays at his own pace.
Outside Reed. Shoots a 3. No, it's off target.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
For 3. Rebounded by Miller. Timberwolves trail by 10. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. McDaniels. It's money from deep.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Randall is screen on Bogdanovich. Edwards cashes in from 18.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Here's Bogdanovich. Harden with a screen on McDaniels. DiVincenzo against Harden, and stolen by Edwards.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Jacks up a three. Leonard there for the rebound. On offense, here are the Clippers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Bogdanovich. DiVincenzo, cash from downtown.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yes, sir! That one goes!
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
Beyond the arc. Oh, the shot is off. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for, because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Conley kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Castle. To the paint, outside for Randall. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Fox. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Outside Conley. Over Wembanyama. Conley's shot is off. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Vassell was screen on Conley. A 3-ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Vassell's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for San Antonio. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Here's Castle. That's short off the rim. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. The offensive rebound out to Edwards. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Here's Castle. On the wing, Johnson. He's defended by Randall. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Well, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Oh, here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Castle. Edwards. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Johnson finds Vassell. Johnson sets the screen for Vassell. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Gobert with a screen on Castle. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Randall with a screen for Edwards. A shake. A putback outside for Randall. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Johnson with a screen on McDaniels. It's stolen by Randall. For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Here's Wembanyama. No scoring in this one. He was all alone on that one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's McDaniels. Randall with a screen for McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Johnson right side. Pass to Castle. Takes it inside. And Wembanyama outside. And the 3 off target. Edwards looking it over. Now here's McDaniel. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. McDaniel's got his second basket of the night. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And their three... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Reed. Miller is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Juzang in at the 3 spot. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Just 5 to shoot. Left side, Reed. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Waters. Spurs trail by 9. Harper the pass to Olynyk. Here's McLaughlin. And here's Harper from the arc. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him up.
Kevin Shannon, first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Harper. Pass to Waters. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you. McLaughlin, no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Spurs trail by 13. Harper with a screen on DiVincenzo. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Outside, Reed. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Miller kicks to Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Launches it. Cranes it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those 3s just started to fall like raindrops.
McLaughlin, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The Spurs have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 in the field since the second quarter began.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Here's Juzang trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. McLaughlin, the pass to Barnes. Barnes screen on Reed. Back to Barnes. Here's Waters. No good from outside. Minnesota leading by 13. Pass to Juzang. Here's Shannon. That 3 off the mark. The Spurs shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Here's Waters. Hits the 3-point bomb. Waters got his first 3 points of the game.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
And stolen by Barnes. Harper wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Harper's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs. Miller sets a screen for DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here are the Spurs. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Reed for three. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's DiVincenzo. Read the pass to Shannon. Here's Jutang, and that one released in time, but no good. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for Minnesota. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. From screen. They're thinking about the shot.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Castle finds Fox. Vassell sets a screen for Fox. Inside. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Fox has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Edwards. He has 6. And the 3 ball is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Edwards makes it dueling 3-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Wembanyama, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Randall a screen on Vassell. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range. Wembanyama down low. Gobert on him from 18 feet away. The kick out to Fox. Johnson with a screen on Edwards. Castle misses. Minnesota leading by 13. From downtown, and there's Edwards on the assist by McDaniel.
3.
Edwards got 12 points in the game. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on McDaniel. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Outside for Randall. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks for that update.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. And stolen by Wembanyama. And some very quick points for him on that possession. He's got 5.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
Edwards finds Conley. Lets it go with a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And a deep 3 from Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
There's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. For 3, Vassell, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's Castle. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's San Antonio. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Miller. He's out there with Reed. And it's Shannon in at the 2 spot. Johnson outside from the arc. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Pass to Miller. Back to DiVincenzo. Miller with a screen on Vassell. Juzang passes to Reed. Off target with his 3. The Spurs shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Buries the long-range jumper.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Miller with a screen on Castle. Reed against Wembanyama. Shoots it up. Miller. Pass to Juzang. Miller with a screen on Vassell. Juzang passes to DiVincenzo. Over Fox. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And stolen by Vassell. Here's Castle. Offline with his 3. Minnesota leading by 20. Here's Shannon. A 3-pointer, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Wembanyama, no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Shannon passes to Miller. Miller with a screen on Vassell. 5 on the clock. A 3 for DiVincenzo. They get the rebound. Here's Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Spurs trail by 20. Johnson wide open. He fired. It's good.
He's becoming a more potent offensive threat. When Johnson is catching and firing, it helps him get into a rhythm.
Now DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Johnson. Fox with the screen for Johnson. And the 3 misses.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Now DiVincenzo. Miller sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Book it!
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's DiVincenzo. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shoots the three, and it misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now Castle. Vassell sets a screen for Castle. Now Johnson lets loose a three. Does not go in. Miller with the ball. Now guarded by Fox.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jaden McDaniel.
Incredible game for him. He had endless energy. No doubt, best player on the floor tonight.
Johnson outside. Here's Vassell. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's stolen. Fox with the steal. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Vassell. Left side, Harden. Outside, Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Jones with a screen on Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Johnson passes to Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. Over Vassell. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
From deep, Johnson. Leonard pulls down the board. Now Los Angeles with it. Zubac with a screen on Castle. They get it back. Outside Bogdanovich. Sinks the tray.
Well, anyone can tell you Bogdanovich is a volume three-point shooter. It's the focus of his game.
Outside for Wembanyama. Jones against Johnson. Castle outside. Pass to Fox. Shot is up. Castle misses. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Harden, the open look. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Here's Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Harden surveying the D. Jones with a screen on Fox. Harden, the pass to Jones. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly from 18. Basket's good. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Castle. Johnson a screen on Bogdanovich. Outside for Wembanyama. Shoots over Zubac. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That is a sweet-looking stroke from someone 7'4".
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Now here's Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Johnson on the wing. Defended by Jones. Vassell outside. Fox with a screen on Zubac. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Misses the 3. Los Angeles leading by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Castle for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Three-pointer, Harden. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. Fox finds Castle. Back to Fox. Vassell, a screen on Leonard. Pass to Vassell. There's the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Takes a step back. Outside Bogdanovich. Stolen by Castle. The 3 hits the trifecta. Castle's got 6.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Harrison Barnes out there with Luke Cornett. Then there's Harper. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Waters in at the 3. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Pass to Barnes. Clock at 6. Now Cornett. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Paul. Another shot. That's tipped. Done with a steal. The 3-ball. And it's Cornett with a rebound. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. They get the rebound. Pass to Harper from deep. San Antonio again missing. The Clippers trail. Beal outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Beal's got his first points of the game.
Look at Beal asserting himself in the mid-range, reminding the defense that he could take that.
Here's Waters, defended by Dunn. McLaughlin, pass to Waters. Spurs need to get one up here. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound to the left wing. Outside Barnes. This one for 3. Pass to Cornett. San Antonio moving the ball around. San Antonio again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Batum. And that misses. That would have put him up.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Back to Paul. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's Beal on the wing. Batum sets a screen. Right side, Paul. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
From deep, Harper sinks it from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
3-pointer, Beal. Collins passes to Batum. Beal outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he drives in. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound by San Antonio. To the middle. Pass to Waiters. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Harper passes to McLaughlin. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer.
An active physical defender. Paul takes pride in being a pest in distracting shooters.
From deep, Harper. Hauled in by Paul. Well, Los Angeles shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. He drops it from range. And the Clippers lead by 3.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Paul. And it's McLaughlin missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Pass to Harper. It's stolen by Dunn. Got it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Clippers ahead, up 3. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Stephon Castle getting it done today.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
He's a problem, no doubt about it. One that opposing teams have to grapple with every time he takes the floor.
On the floor for the Clippers, Harden and Bogdanovic are the guards. Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. And it's Zubats in at center. 6 to shoot. Here's Harden. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Spurs trail by 3. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
That one goes. Count it. Harden's got 6 points.
Clever move by Harden. He pulls up fast before the defense can react accordingly.
Out to Fox. Johnson a screen on Leonard. Outside Johnson. It's stolen by Leonard. From the arc. Zubats with a screen on Castle. Shot by Leonard, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovic possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Vassell left side. Castle for 3. Pure from 3-point range. 9 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Harden from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Vassell outside. It's stolen by Leonard. Harden from outside. Rebound by San Antonio.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Castle outside. For the lead. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Harden against Fox. Harden, the pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Vassell. Back to Wembanyama from outside the arc. The shot no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Harden. Jacks up a 3. On target from range. Harden's got 9 points.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
Castle goes in. Takes the 3. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Castle.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
3-pointer, Harden. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. 3-pointer, Fox. Pass to Johnson for the lead. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, he's assertive from all over the arc. Johnson will take those shots.
Now Leonard. The 3 is up. Leonard beyond the line.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. A line change here for San Antonio.
First team foul. Substitution
On defense, Los Angeles. 2-point game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cornette passes to Barnes. Counted from distance. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Batum sets a screen to the paint. Out to Beal. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
3. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Luke Cornette out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Harper. And it's Waters in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. And Paul gets it to go. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Waiters. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
LA ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Paul. Beal with a screen on Fox. From behind the arc, Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Batum with a screen on Castle. Back to Dunn. Fades and shoots. And the Clippers miss again. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, all you can ask for is you guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Ivica Zubac checked in for Batum. Leonard comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich has checked in for Dunn. And it's James Harden in for Paul. Harden with it. Fox picks him up. Fires the 3. They get it again. Zubac passes to Leonard. Goes up again. The putback. Outside for Harden. Launches it. The Clippers rebound.
Well, that's been the story here. A lot of lucky bounces going their way to give them extra possession.
5 on the clock. They shoot again. Puts up the tray. The 3 is in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Leonard there for the rebound. The Clippers lead by 6. From downtown. Outside Bogdanovich. Zubac with a screen on Vassell. Now Beal. Another chance. Count it.
We know Beal can do this all night long. I mean, he's got an exceptional talent for finding points.
Castle fires. Harden with a rebound. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Now Bogdanovich. And he nails it. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Up top, Harden. He's covered by Fox. Leonard! No good from 3! Spurs trail by 8. Johnson outside. Let's loose for 3. Outside Vassell. From deep. Harden with a rebound. The Clippers shooting just around 32% from the field. Fires the three. Buries it from outside.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Here's Castle. Fox feeling it out a bit. And the three misses. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-4 run. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
San Antonio foul. De'Aaron Fox.
The first free throw is good.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Here's San Antonio now, trailing by 13. Fox fires. Misses the three. Shoots a three. Bogdanovich with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. The three is off. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Takes a three. Bogdanovich there for the rebound. Beal fires. Money from three.
For three.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was.
matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Backcourt of Harden and Bogdanovic. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Leonard in at the 3. Now, here is Harden. Outside Bogdanovic. His 3-pointers off the mark. McDaniels outside. The 3. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Here's the Clippers. Zubac, a screen on Gobert. Kicks it out to Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
No 3 is really a bad 3 when Harden shoots it.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovic. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Zubac. 4 on the shot clock. Leonard, that's for 2. Minnesota with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills the 3-pointer.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Harden looking it over. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's Jones on the wing. Harden against DiVincenzo. Zubac the pass to Harden. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
McDaniels, a screen on Jones. Shoots the 3. Pass to DiVincenzo. Connects from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. Left side, Leonard. Here's Jones. From deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Harden kicks to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And stolen by DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Randall with a screen for McDaniel. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or they'll fall.
Now DiVincenzo following Bogdanovic's 3-point attempt. Here's the 3 with the putback. Out to Edwards from deep 3-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. Edwards got 6 points.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range. Harden the pass to Leonard.
the offensive rebound. Trying to end the drought. Drained for 2 points.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. Edwards, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers lead by 1. We'll get things started. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Dunn is out there with Collins. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Batum in at the 5. To the left side wing. Collins finds Beal. Tries it from the top of the key. Here's Juzang. Dunn covering. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And then he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Mike Conley's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Count it.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Paul dishes to Beal. Paul with the screen for Beal. Goes up on the wing. Again, the Clippers. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. Pass to Shannon. No good on the triple. Now the Clippers with it. Paul with the 3. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Batum with the steal. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Batum with the 3. Reed with the rebound. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Reed with the screen on Paul. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Miller. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Beal. Fires the 3. No good that time. The Clippers leading. Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Over in the corner, Paul buries the corner 3. And the Clippers lead by 5. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Paul against Conley. Outside, Reed. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:05 left in the first half of the game. Dunn misses. Timberwolves trail by 5. Juzang passes to Miller. Conley surveying the D. Pass to Shannon. Sinks the three-pointer.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
Ball against Conley. Stolen. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Juzang, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to Batum. Now Beal. Batum sets the screen for Beal. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Juzang. He got it up. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Minnesota on top. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-5 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Randall. Driving inside. And that one is good. Randall's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
And here's Harden for 3. The Timberwolves shooting for the game at 42%. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Get the shot, and again it's Minnesota converting. Clippers trail by 6. Harden kicks to Zubac. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Harden the pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Harden. Zubac, a screen on DiVincenzo. They get it again, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. No good on the 3. Timberwolves leading by 6. Gobert with a screen for Randall. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Harden. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Edwards. Los Angeles with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Well, DiVincenzo knows how to create for himself. Finds an opening and quickly takes advantage.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Kevin?
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Alan.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Zubats a screen on DiVincenzo. Harden kicks to Leonard. DiVincenzo against Harden. There's the triple. They get it back. Kicks it out to Leonard. The three goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Edwards a screen on Harden. Pass to Gobert. Randall against Jones. Randall passes to Edwards. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Kicks it out to Jones. No good with the triple. Minnesota leading by 6. McDaniels outside. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Clippers shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Harden has a wide open look. Offline with his three.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Zubats in the post. Defended by Gobert. From deep, Harden. Easy money, James Harden.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
It'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that is a big time.
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. John Collins is out there with Batum. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Dunn. And it's Beal in at the 2 spot. Beal can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Juzang. And Michael Conley good for 3.
I'll tell you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Paul dishes to Beal. Collins setting the pick for Beal. And it's done in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Dunn's got himself on the board with 3 there. Outside Conley. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Beal. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Juzang. Reed with a screen on Dunn. Here's Juzang. A three-pointer is right on target. Juzang's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. And Beal kicks to Paul. Over Conley. A shot by Paul. No good. And Reed has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Miller outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Dunn outside. Back to Paul. The 3. Miller grabs the miss. Minnesota leading by 11. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Paul! And hit the 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Now Reed. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Collins.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Beal, and he does not hit. Timberwolves leading by 11. Miller knocks down the three.
When you find some room, take advantage. Rise up and fire.
Collins outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Juzang. Dunn covering. And stolen by Dunn. From outside. Doesn't get that one. Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. Down he goes for 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
You make a 3 on Conley, he's looking for payback. He's got great competitive spirit.
Again, Batum missing. The Timberwolves shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And taken away by Paul. It's 2-on-1. Pulls up for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pulls up from the corner. It's hauled in by Shannon.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Pass to Reed. Fades back. Collins grabs the miss. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling.
Famers grant hit. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Fox in at the point. And for Minnesota, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Conley. Wembanyama double-teamed. Fox finds Castle. And there's the screen. From deep, Wembanyama gets rebounded by Minnesota. Conley looking for an opening. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama up top. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Randall a screen on Castle. To the inside. Three-pointer. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
A solid defender. Johnson using that athleticism on defense to perfection right there.
Edwards for 3. He buries it from 3. Edwards has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, BA, with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
Randall finds McDaniels. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Drains the triple.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Wembanyama screen. Box for 3. San Antonio again missing. Minnesota's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Gobert with a screen on Castle. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Takes a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Wembanyama fires it from way outside. San Antonio again can't hit. And the Timberwolves with possession. Right now on a 9-0 run. Edwards for 3. Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 9.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Fox, that's good.
I love watching Fox get his revenge like this. A great triple.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Castle. And here's Edwards outside. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Castle against Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Vassell. McDaniels from long range. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels with the response. How competitive is this guy?
Castle misses. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Pass to Randall. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Fox for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the wing, right side. For 3, Randall. Vassell with the rebound. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Edwards. Launches it from deep. He's off on that one. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the minute. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Barnes is out there with Luke Cornett. Then there's Harper. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Waters in at the small forward position.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Here's McLaughlin. Parries it from three. McLaughlin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Timberwolves lead by 9. Shot from the wing. Three can't hit.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
Doris, something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
Jumps up. Oh, watches the slam dunk finish.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Reed's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, Naz Reid knows the angle at which to set a screen, and he's got the mobility to be the guy to finish it.
Minnesota leading by 12. They set the pick. Outside, DiVincenzo. Up top, Miller. The three ball. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. From deep, Harper. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. From deep three-point land, the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. For San Antonio, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And that one's good. Waters. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
Back come the Spurs in transition. DiVincenzo with a steal. Left side Reed. There's the screen. 1:10 left in the second. 6 on the shot clock. The three, DiVincenzo. Pure from three-point range. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cornett sets the screen. Harper passes to Cornett. Knocks it loose. And here's Reed. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Waters. Back to Cornett. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, pass to Jose. Lets the three fly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Reed for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. McDaniels, that's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Fox for 3. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Spurs trail by 17. Pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
Edwards against Castle. Randall outside. To the middle. Gobert with the open shot. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Takes the 3. Wemby showing off the range.
I'll tell you, when Wemby starts driving, how do you stop the pull-up? I mean, there's just no way.
Edwards looking it over. The kick out to Conley. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Outside McDaniels. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama gets a hand on it.
With his length and energy.
Oh, Wemby finishing off the lob from way up there.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Gobert with a screen on Castle. Sinks it from distance. Edwards has got 15.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Castle on the wing. Outside Wembanyama. The 3. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota leading by 13. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Randall's got his first 3 points of the game.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
Outside for Wembanyama. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 15. Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Fader on the way. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Castle. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Oh, Wemby with the deep ball.
And we are used to seeing bigs these days hit threes, but the skill of Wembanyama from deep is impressive.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama against Randall. Wembanyama with a bucket.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Randall, a screen on Castle. For 3, Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Boy, his scoring has been a huge part of their success here. But this is not new, right? We come to expect this every night.
Fox up top. Outside for Wembanyama. Left side, Johnson. Again, the Spurs score. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves burning this break in the action, up 10. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for San Antonio, they've got Harper, Harrison Barnes out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Waters in at the 3 slot. Puts up a deep 3. Miller can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 10. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Harper from deep. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. Outside, DiVincenzo jacks up a 3, hits the trifecta. Shannon's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Juzang. Pass to Miller. Fires from deep. Outside, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Harper misses. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound. Barnes, no good. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Corner shot. Miller can't get it to go.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
From deep, Harper knocks down the trifecta.
You know, can't sag off Harper as a defender. He'll pull up from deep right in your face.
DiVincenzo fires. Oh, he can't connect from long distance. Spurs trail by 17. Oh, the long ball, no good. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Outside Miller. He launches. Oh, it misses! San Antonio has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. He shoots. DiVincenzo pulls it down.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
The triple drops. Now DiVincenzo. From deep three-point range. Ooh, it doesn't go. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep three-point land. Yes, sir! From way outside. And so it's San Antonio with it, trailing by 17. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. So we see the Timberwolves taking a W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game.